work, good health, inside and out. And I'm excited today because we have a brand new show called Behind Your Body. All too often people look at social media at other people they admire or aspire to be like, not realizing they didn't become that way overnight. Hence, we have a very special guest here, Jihan Hassan. Did I say it right? Jihan, aka Pretty Fit J. So my goal is for her to tell her story, some of her struggles, some of her triumphs, and that hopes it will inspire you to overcome anything you're going through fitness-wise or in life. So welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
You're the first guest on Behind Your Body.
I'm excited. I feel special.
Yeah, you are. So listen, you're doing a lot of great things right now, but I want to start from the beginning. So you're originally from Iraq, right?
Yes.
All right, so how did you come over?
The war in '88 that kind of forced my country to leave the village and kind of escape from it. Oh, wow. And they traveled 4 days and 4 nights to Turkey, and then eventually residing in a refugee camp for 4 years.
Wow. Your family did?
My family did for 4 years. No, I don't. And I honestly, a lot of people ask me if I do remember it. I don't, because I think that I was so traumatized by it that I don't remember any memories.
Wow.
They signed up for a lottery ticket. They got picked, and we ended up in Nashville.
And the lottery ticket was for you to come to the United States?
Yes.
I didn't know they did that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that was almost a luck chance.
Yeah, a luck chance. A luck chance. I wouldn't be here helping all that.
Lottery. All right, so you're here in the United States.
Yes.
So tell us about your childhood growing up.
The thing that a lot of people don't understand is the struggles that people from other countries go through. We don't get the opportunity and the freedom to kind of follow your dreams, to make things happen, to brand yourself, build a business, whatever it is. They kind of want you to follow what they know. You know, they're very, very closed-minded.
Do things as they always been done.
Yes, exactly. Old fashioned.
No pun intended.
No, old fashioned, exactly. So it's getting married, having kids, staying home, and the husband goes to work.
So so before we even get to that part, so you're growing up, I'm guessing a diet is different, right?
Yeah.
So tell us about your teen years and the kind of the weight struggle you said you had.
It was a lot of home cooked meals, but I guess the difference between me and my siblings was I just had a slow metabolism. My mom would always say, you're big bone. There's no such thing as being big bone. But growing up, that's what they told me, which made me feel bad. I'm like, I'm just big bone. You know, growing up, every time, you know, I would get called fat or, you know, whatever. I'm just big bone.
Until you read in the book, it's really no such thing.
Until I discovered on my own and, you know, took the time to research, there's no such thing as being big bone.
They've been lying to you your whole life.
Yeah, exactly. I just gain weight easily. And I still struggle with that till this day. Like, I can't eat a cookie like someone else because it'll show up on my body just like that. So.
Wow. So I remember reading your history. You had eating disorder, bulimia.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm not too familiar with that. Audience, can you explain what that is exactly?
So bulimia is basically binge eating with self-induced vomiting. So you binge,
eating everything
eat everything that you want behind the scenes, which that's where a lot of people kind of binge eat because they're embarrassed by it. It's not something that we're proud of, you know. You binge eat. You want to eat everything that you don't want everyone else around you to see. And most of the times that I would binge eat would be the times where I'm like trying to diet, but I struggled because no one in my family understood or could help me. It was not something that they were used to. You know.
So you really know how to go about the weight issue.
Exactly. And my parents, especially my mom. My mom's very sensitive to her kids and their feelings and trying to do the best they can. I'm assuming, you know, any parent would. They want to help, and when they can't, they feel helpless. So I did that for a while. It didn't feel too good to me. Thank God it didn't. I didn't like the feeling of sticking my finger down my throat and trying to throw it up. So I tried different things. I tried diet pills. I tried different diet plans. None of those worked. And the thing that really, really helped push me to the next level was hiring a trainer.
Got you. So before we get to the trainer, what was a catalyst that kind of changed your mind that say, hey, I'm doing something wrong, and to get you on the right track to do something right? Did something happen in your life to say, hey, I gotta change?
I think it was the age of like 15, 16, you know, getting close to my senior year, taking senior pictures. My my dad having to take me shopping, which was embarrassing to begin with. But it was shopping in the plus size section.
Okay, I guess at 15, 16, it may play with your psyche, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
A whole lot. You know, feeling very unattractive, worthless in a sense. I hate to say that, but
you felt.
That's how I felt. It was a struggle of knowing that when I was 15, I was wearing a size 15. When I turned 16, I was wearing a size 16. I was scared to death that when I turned 17, I was going to wear a 17.
Gotcha.
And my two sisters, one older than me, one younger than me, they were both wearing each other's clothes. And I'm sitting there like, I wish I could fit in y'all's clothes. And so that was the thing. I wanted to be sexy like them. I wanted to be hot like them.
That kind of changed your mind. You want to do something about it. Okay.
Exactly.
So then you just said you got a trainer.
Yeah.
Right. So how did that help you?
By just pushing me beyond the limits that I had set for myself. And I think that's where a lot of people go wrong, is that they think that this is all they can do until that there's someone pushing you to do more. Like, you know, being a trainer now, a health and fitness coach, it's so weird, but I see more for someone than they see for themselves. And now I get it. Now I get, you know, where my trainers were seeing more for me than I saw for myself. So
very interesting. So how long did you work with the trainer? And, you know, obviously that was a lifestyle change you're still doing to this day. But on this journey, did you notice anything? Like, did you notice people in your family treating you differently, or your friends, anything like that?
A lot of respect gained.
Okay.
I started becoming a motivation and inspiration to a lot of people.
Was that surprising to you?
It was surprising to me because I never looked at myself like that.
Right.
I was very shy. I was very sheltered.
Yeah.
So I kept everything behind the scenes. I was very goofy, but I never wanted attention. It's so weird. Like,
exactly.
So now it's kind of like, the attention is still nice, but sometimes I don't like it. So it's like, you know, I'll be out in the gyms or wherever I go, like, oh my God, it's Pretty Fit Jay. And I'm just kind of like, yeah, that's me.
You're not used to it?
Well, it's not that I'm not used to it. I'm just very humble. I come from a very conservative family.
Gotcha.
Reputation was everything, but we were never really loud about being who we were or, you know, having what we did. We just always kept it conservative. That's how my mom was. That's how my father was. So
were you always Pretty Fit Jay, that name, or did that come on in the last couple of years?
It came on the last couple of years. You know, I was thinking really hard how that name came about, because before that was Lovely Lady. Don't ask.
Oh, really?
It was Lovely Lady, and then Pretty Fit Jay just came about because I think I was going to start my company, and then you know, Pretty Fit Girls Club is my company's name. That's my LLC, and then I think a mentor of mine was like, Pretty Fit Jay would be a good name because Pretty Fit Girls Club and then Pretty Fit Jay. So we went with that. I like the name. It's a good name. Yeah, we went with that, and it grew.
Stuff, right?
Yeah.
So before you were a trainer, you were an occupational therapist, right? So we're going to come back and talk about that and what you're doing now as well, right after this. So we're back at Old Fashioned Health Network. We're here with Pretty Fit Jay, and we left off that you were a certified occupational therapist, right? So tell us about that and why you decided to move on.
I was working as an occupational therapist post graduation, college graduation, and then I did that for a couple of years, working with the elderly mostly. It just really didn't feed my soul. Waking up every single day, hating going to work. I loved helping people, but it just didn't feed my spirits, as in what my passion was, what I desired doing every single day waking up. And I left that when I left Nashville.
Wow. And then you came here?
Came here.
And you became personal trainer?
Yes.
Right. So how was that transition? Like, was it hard to become one? What made you want to become specifically personal trainer?
Honestly, for a very long time, people had been following my weight loss journey, and they asked me if I was a personal trainer, and I never had the desire to do that. I'm like, no.
They come to see you, so you might as well.
Yeah, I'm like, no. And then for a while, I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and just get certified in it because I love fitness. I love being in the gym. I love everything about it.
Mm-hmm.
a certified trainer as soon as I posted that I was one.
Right.
It just
came to you.
It just started coming.
All right. So specifically, or the specific group of people that you kind of contact or you go for to help?
It's mostly women.
Okay.
I don't know. I just have this love for women, and not just so much creating a body, but the whole mind, body, spirit connection.
Everything.
Everything. So I always say, think pretty, feel pretty, be pretty fit. So if I can
Yes. Okay.
So if I can transfer your mind,
yep,
you're gonna start feeling a certain way about yourself, whether it's personally or just kind of building that motivation to go after whatever it is that you want. You have a little more confidence once you start thinking a certain way about yourself, and then eventually you become pretty fit, not so much physically, but mentally, spiritually, emotionally, as a whole.
I agree with you right there.
As a whole.
So speaking of which, you had to think at some point that, did you think you were going to step on the stage and PC stage?
No.
All right. So you've done the competition before.
Yes, I've done 3 so far.
You've done 3, exactly.
Yeah.
So how was your first one?
My first one was really, really good. I initially went into it basically escaping reality. That's when I had left my family in Nashville to come to Atlanta to pursue my dreams as not so much a personal trainer, but building my brand with helping women. So women empowerment, however you want to look at it.
Right.
That was my initial reason going into competing. It wasn't so much I want to look a certain way. It was to escape reality.
Right.
Eventually it became a love for character building, the strength that I started gaining mentally, and as well as emotionally.
So did you come here by yourself?
No, with a sister.
With the sister? Yes. She's still here?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm guessing that was a big kind of a rock for you to have a family member here.
Yes, but I ended up being her mother. Playing a mother role, which became even more of a I guess struggle for me. Mm-hmm. So I had to always stay on top of my game because of her.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I understand that. So, quick fact: what's your favorite cheat meal?
It's sweets.
Sweets. Is it pastry or candy?
I don't care.
You don't care? Okay. Doesn't matter. Okay.
It's anything chocolate. Anything chocolate. Chocolate's mine.
Valentine's Day just passed. You can find a discount on all kind of candy right now.
I had something bad. So.
You had something bad? Not a problem. So you say to this day, going back to the weight issue, that you still struggle with that a little bit?
I do. Looking for the perfect image, the perfect body, small waist, big butt, you know, all the above. And for the first time, I'll say that I'm starting to get kind of comfortable looking. I don't want to say looking normal. I don't know. I don't want to say normal. Looking basic. Looking like the average person, like the average girl, but. But then I go back and forth. It's like sometimes I'm like, okay, it's okay to look this way. You don't always have to be cut up. And then it's like, but I want to be cut up. It's like, so I battle back and forth. And I'm having to find a happy medium.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, and it's whatever makes me happy.
Perfect answer. What's next for the Pretty Fit J brand?
Right now, I'm actually building a team. It took me a long time to build a team because I've been doing everything on my own. I was afraid to bring someone in because Pretty Fit is my baby, and
it is.
You know, I know how to take care of it, and so I'm slowly bringing women in. We actually have a meeting this weekend to talk about some things that I have planned for the year. I can't really talk too much about it.
Something, you know, just a little bit.
Just know it's bringing women together, connecting women all around the world with some projects that I have in mind.
And if I know you from what you're telling me, it's just not fitness based.
It's not fitness based.
Everything, right?
It's all around.
That's awesome. That is very awesome. So, what is your fitness motto in life, and what can you leave the audience who may be struggling with some of their own demons?
I say thug it out. I know it's kind of funny, but I say thug it out. Don't steal it. Hashtag thug it out's mine. I say thug it out only because there was a post saying something about you can be a thug for 5 minutes a day. I'm kind of weird. I sometimes say that I'm not human because I hurt, but then I like kind of get myself right out of it and thug it out and push forward, whatever it is. So thug it out, whatever obstacle it is you're going through. It's just for the moment. It's temporary. It's not permanent. you kind of got it. You have to get out of your own head, because that's where a lot of people struggle, is they stay in their head. And it's not TD Jakes, it's Les Brown who says fear it's false evidence appearing real. Exactly. So whatever it is that's in your head, it's all false, it's all fake, it's the demon, it's the devil, it's whatever it is. There's so much more for you in life, and there's greatness inside of each and every single one of us. You just have to tap into that. Whatever it means, you have to tap into it. Just get out of your own head and surround yourself with positive, like-minded people.
Key, surround yourself with positive, like-minded people.
Yes,
Don't
take out the negative, because that's exactly what I did. That kind of helped me grow.
That's key. Well, thank you for that. How can they find you? What's your website, social media?
You can find me on Instagram at PrettyFitJ, as well as my website is www.prettyfitperformance.com.
Awesome. Find me at Mane Motivation, MANE_motivation_fitness. And thank you for being the first guest on Behind Your Body, Pretty Fit J. Let's give a round of applause, Pretty Fit J. Yeah. Thank you. Signing off. Until next time, this is the Old Fashioned Health Network. Jazz, Pretty Fit J.
Thank you, guys.